Every morning at 7 a.m., Margaret Wilson ate the same healthy breakfast. Fresh fruit salad, pineapple, grapes, watermelon. She thought she was protecting her health. Instead, certain fruits were contributing to her leg problems. 3 months later, she couldn't walk to her mailbox without resting. I'm Dr. Bill Harrison, geriatric medicine specialist. When Margaret came to see me, her ankles were swollen, her knees ached with every step, her calves felt stiff and heavy. The surprising part? When we adjusted her fruit choices and improved her overall nutrition, her leg pain improved significantly in 2 weeks. Most symptoms reduced dramatically. Before I reveal which fruits may be problematic for aging legs, I need to know something. Type 1 in the comments if you eat fruit every day thinking it's healthy. Type 0 if you rarely eat fruit. This tells me who might benefit from this information. Today I'm exploring 7 common fruits that can contribute to leg problems after 60. These aren't exotic fruits. They're everyday choices that, in some people, may trigger inflammation, blood sugar fluctuations, and circulation issues. If you're over 60 and your legs feel heavier than they used to, hit that subscribe button for inspired living immediately. Understanding these connections could improve your mobility. Here's what research suggests about aging. After 60, your body processes fruit differently. Blood vessels typically lose some elasticity. Insulin response may slow by 20 to 30%. Joint cushioning naturally decreases. That healthy fruit salad? For some seniors, it can become harder to process. Margaret Wilson discovered this through trial and error. At 72, she was eating more fruit than ever, believing it was optimal for health. But every afternoon, her legs would feel heavy, her knees would ache. Walking became uncomfortable. "I thought I was doing everything right," she told me. "Let me explain which fruits can be problematic for some seniors, starting with a surprising one." Fruit number 1, pineapple. The acid factor. Thomas Chen, 68, couldn't figure out why his knees hurt more on certain days. He'd been eating pineapple every morning for its anti-inflammatory bromelain. What he didn't realize was that pineapple's acidity might be affecting his joints. Here's what we know about pineapple. Yes, it contains beneficial bromelain, but it also contains 16 grams of sugar per cup and has a pH around 3.2 to 3.5, making it quite acidic. Some research suggests acidic foods may increase joint discomfort in adults over 60 who already have inflammation. When you combine higher sugar with acidity, some people experience increased joint sensitivity. The sugar can cause blood glucose fluctuations. In older adults with slower insulin response, this may affect circulation to the extremities. Meanwhile, the acid may irritate sensitive joint tissues. Barbara Thompson, 71, ate pineapple daily. When her knee pain worsened, we tried eliminating acidic fruits as part of a broader anti-inflammatory approach. Combined with other dietary changes and gentle exercise, her pain decreased noticeably within weeks. Important note, if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, discuss pineapple consumption with your doctor, as bromelain may have mild effects on blood clotting. The second fruit might surprise you. It's considered nutritious, yet for some seniors, it presents challenges. Fruit number 2, bananas, the blood sugar. Question: Richard Martinez, 74, ate 2 bananas daily for potassium, but his legs were feeling heavier and his ankles occasionally swelled. His energy dipped in the afternoons. Here's the consideration with bananas. They contain 27 grams of carbohydrates and about 14 grams of sugar. In younger bodies, insulin typically manages this efficiently. In bodies over 60, insulin response may be slower. For some people, this can lead to blood sugar fluctuations that affect energy and circulation. Research indicates that approximately 48% of adults over 65 have prediabetes. For them, higher sugar fruits may cause blood glucose variations that can impact how they feel, including leg fatigue and fluid retention. Patricia Anderson, 69, noticed mild ankle swelling after eating bananas. We discovered her blood pressure medication made her more sensitive to potassium fluctuations. Adjusting her fruit intake and timing helped reduce the swelling. Which concern resonates more with you? Joint discomfort or blood sugar management? Comment below. Your feedback helps me create relevant content for inspired living. A balanced approach. If you enjoy bananas and your blood sugar is stable, eating half a banana with protein can minimize blood sugar impact. Timing matters too. Morning consumption is often better tolerated. Fruit number 3, grapes. The fructose factor. Dorothy Williams, 70, loved snacking on grapes while watching TV. A healthier choice than chips, she reasoned. But those grapes were providing significant amounts of fructose. Grapes contain about 23 grams of sugar per cup, primarily fructose. The consideration here is portion control. They're easy to overeat. Dorothy would consume 2 or 3 cups without realizing it. That's 46 to 69 grams of sugar, which can be challenging for the body to process efficiently. Clinical observations suggest that excess fructose may contribute to increased uric acid production in some individuals. This can potentially affect joint comfort, particularly in the feet and ankles. James Robinson, 73, developed mild toe discomfort that disrupted his sleep. After reviewing his diet, we identified his evening grape consumption as a possible factor. Reducing portion sizes and switching to lower sugar berries helped improve his comfort. Remember, individual responses vary. After 60, many people process fructose more slowly. Being mindful of portions can make a difference. Let's pause here to add important context. These fruits aren't inherently harmful. For many people, they're perfectly fine in moderation. The key is understanding your individual response, especially if you have existing health conditions, take certain medications, or notice symptoms after eating specific fruits. Fruit number 4, watermelon. The glycemic consideration. Nancy Foster, 66, ate watermelon daily in summer to stay hydrated. She didn't realize watermelon has a relatively high glycemic index, meaning it can raise blood sugar relatively quickly. One wedge of watermelon contains about 17 grams of sugar with minimal fiber to slow absorption. For seniors with normal insulin function, this isn't problematic. But for those with insulin resistance or prediabetes, it may cause energy fluctuations. Research published in Nutrients, 2020, examined how high glycemic foods affect older adults. The findings suggest they may influence inflammation markers and circulation in some individuals. Common observations include mild ankle swelling, temporary stiffness, or afternoon fatigue. Robert Taylor, 72, noticed his afternoon energy consistently dropped after his watermelon lunch. Switching to berries with Greek yogurt provided more stable energy throughout the day. Individual tolerance varies greatly. If you enjoy watermelon and feel fine afterward, there's no need to eliminate it. Pay attention to how you feel 1 to 2 hours after eating it. Fruit number 5, oranges. The acidity. Question: William Davis, 75, drank orange juice every morning for vitamin C. Over time, he developed increasing knee discomfort. While many factors contribute to joint pain, we explored whether daily acidic foods might be playing a role. Oranges have a pH around 3.5 to 4.0, making them moderately acidic. Some individuals with existing arthritis report increased discomfort with regular consumption of acidic foods. Since arthritis affects over half of adults over 65, this is worth considering. Additionally, 1 glass of orange juice contains about 21 grams of sugar without the fiber of whole fruit. This can contribute to blood sugar fluctuations and potentially influence inflammation levels. Helen Garcia, 68, experimented with reducing her orange juice intake as part of a comprehensive approach to managing knee stiffness. Combined with other dietary changes and appropriate exercise, she noticed improvements in her comfort level. If you want vitamin C, consider alternatives like bell peppers, strawberries, or a quality supplement. Whole oranges are preferable to juice due to their fiber content. Fruit number 6. Green apples, individual sensitivities. Susan Mitchell, 71, chose green apples thinking they were lower in sugar. While they do contain less sugar than red varieties, they're higher in malic acid, which some people find irritating. Green apples contain about 19 grams of sugar and notable amounts of malic acid. While most people tolerate this well, some individuals with sensitive joints may experience discomfort. This is highly individual and not universal. Research on malic acid and joint health shows mixed results. Some studies suggest it may affect certain inflammatory markers in susceptible individuals, while others show no effect. Michael Brown, 69, ate a green apple nightly and experienced leg cramps. Through careful observation, he noticed the cramps were worse on apple nights. Switching to a small portion of berries eliminated the problem. This may have been coincidental, but tracking symptoms can reveal patterns. Timing matters. Acidic fruits before bed may affect some people differently than morning consumption. Fruit number 7. Mangoes. The sugar content. Carol Johnson, 73, enjoyed mangoes as a summer treat. She wasn't aware that one mango contains approximately 45 grams of sugar, a significant amount for any single food. Mangoes are primarily fructose-rich. For individuals with excellent metabolic health, this isn't concerning. However, for those managing blood sugar or dealing with metabolic changes common after 60, large portions may be challenging. Published research on fructose metabolism in older adults suggests processing efficiency may decline with age. This doesn't mean avoiding mangoes entirely, but being mindful of portions and frequency. David Wilson, 70, noticed mild tingling in his feet after mango consumption. His doctor identified early blood sugar management issues. Controlling portion sizes and pairing fruit with protein helped him still enjoy mangoes occasionally without symptoms. Count how many of these fruits you eat regularly. Type that number in the comments. Remember, this isn't about complete elimination for most people. It's about awareness and moderation. Now for the encouraging news. Many fruits actively support leg health and can be enjoyed freely by most seniors. Berries are excellent choices. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are lower in sugar, about 7 to 10 grams per cup, and rich in anthocyanins, compounds associated with reduced inflammation and improved circulation. Tart cherries contain natural compounds that may help with muscle recovery and joint comfort. Research on tart cherry juice shows promising results for exercise recovery and sleep quality. Avocados, while not sweet, are fruits that provide healthy fats and potassium without sugar concerns. They support overall inflammation management. Papaya contains digestive enzymes and is generally well tolerated, providing nutrients without high acidity. Pears offer sweetness with fiber that helps moderate sugar absorption, making them a balanced choice for most people. Remember Margaret Wilson? She now enjoys berries with Greek yogurt for breakfast, small portions of other fruits with meals, stays well hydrated, and maintains regular gentle exercise. Her leg discomfort has improved significantly. I learned it wasn't just about eliminating foods, but finding the right balance for my body, she shared. The transformation came from multiple factors: dietary adjustments, proper hydration, appropriate movement, and working with her healthcare team. Fruit choices were one piece of a larger puzzle. Share this video with anyone over 60 who experiences leg discomfort or wants to optimize their nutrition. Knowledge empowers better choices. If this video provided helpful insights about fruit and aging, hit that like button. Subscribe to Inspired Living for evidence-based nutrition information. Save this video to reference when making fruit choices. Type 1. If you're going to be more mindful of your fruit choices. Type 0. If you feel your current intake works well for you. Both responses are valid. Individual needs vary. This information is for educational purposes only. Always consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have diabetes, kidney disease, arthritis, gout, or take medications that may interact with specific foods. Remember, after 60, nutrition becomes more individual. Pay attention to how foods affect you personally. Your body provides valuable feedback.